Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is the Pick a Card Empress, but some of you guys know me as Made for Love from my other channel, Made for Love, where I channel messages for those in the twin flame on the twin flame journey, or persons who have higher level soulmate connection. So if you want to follow me there, I would be very appreciative. Now today we're asking, what does your person want you to know? What do they want to talk about at this time? And persons who I know communication might be very interested in this reading. So I have 3 decks, and it's all new decks. I've never used any of these decks before. They all came this week. Special shout out to my SRT student Emma. She sent me her deck that she created, and it's such a gorgeous deck. So I can't wait to explore that. Okay, anyway, let me tell you about the decks anyway. So our first deck is the Villains Tarot deck, the Disney Villains Tarot deck. And I have to admit that I don't know all the villains. And I promised myself that I will look them up before I use the deck, but I'm just too excited. So I'm going to read it, and if you know all the villains, you're going to get special messages, okay? So we have the Villains Tarot deck as pile number 1. And we have this. This is the brooch for pile number 1. For pile number 2, we have the Blood Moon Tarot, which I bought because I am what we call a blood moon. I said blood womb. Blood moon woman, meaning that I menstruate with the full moon, and I ovulate with the new moon. So this is why I bought this deck. But it's a very earthy deck, you know. So that's what I bought. That one, and it's this heart brooch here. And the other deck, the deck by Emma, is this beautiful tarot deck. It is the Dream Vision Tarot. Gorgeous. And we have this brooch to go with it. Okay. So do your thing. Pick your pile. And I am going to be back with your reading, guys. Hey, pile 1. So if you chose the Disney Villains Tarot deck, this is going to be your reading, and that's your brooch right there. I'm just gonna prop it. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, beautiful. All right, so before I get into it, I'm going to be taking, this is also new for me. It's the Messages from the Heart deck. Let's see what your person wants to talk about. What do they want you to know? What do they want to talk about right now? Underneath the deck, we have a reunion. So they're definitely thinking about that. It says twin flame union, coming back together. Oneness, reconciliation, meeting the one, spending time together, and divine marriage. So they're definitely thinking about I hear that song, I just want to be close to you. Or it is too early in the morning for me to sing, or else I would have sung it, right? I just want to be close to you. Ooh. And love letter. Oh, this was turned over. Interesting. So they definitely want to chat to you. So it's a good thing we're doing this reading. What do they want you to know? And it's going to piss some of you off because it always seems like they're at the crossroads. But you know, they really are. They're just trying to be honest, okay? The need to make a decision, unsure, dilemma, third party, love versus fear, burying head in the sand. So they're definitely at the crossroads, okay? They're there at indecision, and it looks like everywhere they turn, they know that there's going to be some hit or some loss that they're going to have to take. Some losses is going to be in their pocket. Some losses are going to be losses that are irreplaceable, emotional losses, spiritual losses. So they know everywhere they turn, they might loss of friends, family support, that kind of thing. So it's not a trivial decision at all. It isn't. It's not a trivial decision at all that they need to make. There are lots of consequences either which way that they go. And I think, you know, this is why they have to really log into their heart space, but I don't think they've logged into that yet, because they're talking about You know, it's fear that's keeping them standing still. So this person knows that this is decision time. Okay, they've played this off long enough. They've dragged this on, and they've probably led you on and dragged you on as well. Okay, but they know it's the gig is up, and it's time to make a decision. And because I said the gig is up, I'm also getting as well that the third party may also have found out about your person's feelings, or may have also found out about you. And if I'm literally here and saying you have to choose. You have to choose. We can't go on like this. You have to choose. So for some of you, there's definitely a third party. For others of you, it may be a job, just between a job, a new, that kind of things, family dynamics, a new spiritual or religious beliefs, and it's not a trivial decision at all. It's not easy. It's a choice between two things that they believe very powerfully in. Okay? Alrighty. So let's see what else they have to say here. So Spirit, tell us more about this crossroads. Tell us more about it. So they're not there twiddling their thumbs. They want you to know that they're trying to make a life decision. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Cups in reverse it's the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I'm definitely getting, there's a karmic situation attached to your connection. If there isn't, what's keeping your person back is their inner child wounds. Okay? Wounds that they got from the family of their origin, their insecurities, their fears, all the shit from childhood is coming up, and that's compounding the situation. Oh, that's one thing I don't like about new decks. You know, it's kind of stiff. But I'm getting, this is the energy of the moment. It's fresh energy. We just aren't used to it, so it takes some recalibrating, Okay. Let me just give it another shuffle here. Seems like it needed a little more air. A little more air here. Maybe this person doesn't talk to anybody. All right, finally, my God. I worked for that. High Priestess in reverse. And I'm beginning to associate this deck with overthinking. Okay, this is what happens when we lock off our intuition. And it's Mellifluence. I can never say her name right. Anyway, it's when we lock off our intuition and we let all those intrusive thoughts take over. So it is definitely fair. So this person's heavily impacted in their crown chakra right now. They're thinking too much. So we have Scorpio and Pisces, but I also read it as Taurus and Virgo. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. So for me, that represents that childhood where you're not allowed your freedom of expression. You're not allowed to express yourself, express your thoughts. You're kind of stymied. And because of that, you never really grew out of that immature phase. So you're not able to communicate well. Even now I'm struggling to find words. My goodness. We have Ace of Swords in reverse. They lied to you about something. We're going to get deep into that. So that's another thing that's happening too. So a lot of air energy coming out there. Shit. Ace of Pentacles. Come on, guys. You're making me work here. They lied to you about something. We have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And that's a gold digging karmic for me. Capricorn. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So your person could definitely be married here. Okay. And that's something that they're thinking about. And then we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so if your person is married or in a very established or very long-term relationship, this is going to resonate for you guys. So what's heavy on their mind is earthly things. And that's what I was telling you. They know they're going to take some sort of loss here. Okay, and your person, I think because of how they grew up and how unstable it was, they very much operate out of a place of poverty consciousness, where you think that there's always going to be some kind of lack, so you have to hold on to what you have, right? And they feel like they have to hold on to this marriage, this relationship, because their finances in particular is going to be impacted. And finances are very important to a person because they didn't have that kind of stability when they were a child. This is what they've pegged their security and stability to now. So that thought of them being financially unstable, I mean, it scares the bejesus out of them. It scares the bejesus out of them. And I think maybe recently they may have had some sort of heavy financial burden, or maybe something that came up out of the blue. Maybe some kind of expenses for illnesses that's not covered by insurance. Maybe they took out a loan. Whatever it is, I think these people here are living beyond their means. And they're living beyond their means because this person, they have to be in the limelight. They have to be in the limelight. They have to be seen to have status, that kind of thing. So they've been living beyond their means and now they're burdened. They're absolutely burdened. The image that they project onto the world has a cost, you know. It has a cost. Can't look that good for free. Right? So they've been living beyond their means and now everything's kind of caught up to them. It could be the pandemic kind of deepened this as well. Okay? So, and this whole line is them thinking about their finances, the impact on their relationships, the judgment of their family, the judgment of others, and your person just feels absolutely overwhelmed by it all. The other thing that's keeping them back is the fact that they didn't tell you the truth about something. So we're going to dig deep into this card. They lied to you about something in particular. For some of them, they may have lied to you about not having a child. Okay, so there might have been a pregnancy that you ultimately found out about. So the guilt and the shame from that is also keeping them behind. And they're also kind of beating themselves up because they didn't listen to their intuition. I think this person always knew that they had a connection with you. And they went the wrong way because of fear. And now they want to choose love, but that fear is still holding on. And it's connected to a childhood wound. So let's dive deep. This is pretty straightforward. This is them thinking about material things and thinking about their image, okay? That's what they're thinking about there. So they want to tell you about all of that, right? They have a lot on their plate. They have a lot on their mind, okay? They got to think about their connection with this other person here. They got to think about all the financial obligations. So they want to tell you that, but they are trying to make a choice. It's just that there's a lot of things that are coming up for them. They also want to let you know that they have a lot of regrets. They regret not listening to their own intuition and allowing the voices of others to rise above there. For some of them, they allow their parents' voices, whether their parent is alive or has transitioned. The energy or the influence of the parent is what made them go the way that they chose. Okay, it's their programming. Right? Some of them may have lied to you about a child, so they want to tell you about that. And others, it's something else. So let's dive deep into these cards. Let's go into the Page of Swords. Okay. Let's see what's this childhood wound. And then we're going to look into what they lied to you about. And you know what? Actually, you know already. Because unlike them, you listen to your intuition. So you already know. Page of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so Spirit is confirming that this person was a pathological liar. So quite frankly, anything they may have told you before, you gotta weigh it against your own intuition. You have to use your discernment because this person was just lying out of their ass to protect their image. Okay, so Spirit is confirming that for us. But I felt it. Shit. Alright, so your person grew up in a home where there was a lot of violence. And it may not have been physical violence. It may have been emotional violence or even financial violence. Okay? Using the finances against the partner, using the finances against children to keep them in line. Okay? Threatening to cut them out of the will, not support them. That kind of shit. Okay? So that's the home that your person grew up in. And maybe even there might have been a parental figure who was a stranger to the truth. So your person learned very well. Look, we have rage here. Somebody couldn't control their temper in the household. So your person is under the wounding from all these things. And when you have a parent that kind of regulates yourself, you learn to be very quiet and keep out of their way. You keep out of their, yes ma'am. I know why I said ma'am, maybe it was a mother figure. Okay? Yes ma'am, no sir, and you get out of their way. Right? You don't want to trip them off, right? So it looks like this is what your person's accustomed to doing. They're not accustomed to speaking their truth. You don't speak your truth with a parent like this. Right? You learn to lie, you learn to stay out of the way. You learn not to raise objections. You comply, get out of the way. What did they lie to you about? So they learn to lie. They learn to be deregulated from a parental figure. And could definitely have been a mother energy. What did they lie about? For some of them, they lied about their family. Maybe what they told you might have been the family that they longed for. But it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Okay? So whatever they may have told you about their childhood, especially if they painted a picture-perfect scenario about their childhood, it's a lie. For some of them, they hid a whole family from you. They hid a whole family from you. But I am getting that they might have hid how dysfunctional their family of origin might have been. Yeah. They were trying to protect themselves. Stay in their comfort zone. They didn't want you to see how unhappy they've been. This person has always put up a front. Always. Right? They didn't want you to know about how unstable their beginnings were. They didn't want you to judge them. They didn't want you to judge their family. So even there, they were trying to protect their family, trying to protect their image. Their family could be very prominent in society, and maybe they are respected. It could be. And your person wanted to protect them. So they lied. Let's see this High Priestess in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, now they're burdened by their choice. So that's what they want to tell you. They're at this crossroads and they're thinking a lot, right? It looks like they're thinking a lot about the past, what happened in the past, and way back in the past to childhood, okay? And they're also thinking about the present, okay? What it's going to entail to come towards you. So their plate is full, okay? They want to choose love, but the wounding from the past has a hold on them. It does. This is their baggage. And they've been carrying it around for a long time. That's their baggage. So that's what I want you to let you know. That's what they want to let you know. They're thinking about things. So if you're not hearing from them, they've gone into a hermit mode to think about things. Let's see if they have any other message for you. They want you to know about the mask. Yeah, we definitely picked that up. They were just, they put up a front. That's all. They put up a front, and they never allowed you to see who they really were. And in order to maintain their mask, they lied. They projected an image. They lived above their means. They didn't want you to see the truth. They definitely have obstacles, and I really do think it's physical obstacles and people. It's not just their mind. They have obstacles that they're trying to, I wouldn't say circumvent, okay, but definitely trying to get past right now. It says karma, soul contracts. So I definitely think it may definitely be a third party interference. Need more healing. We pick that up, right? They need to look at their, core wounding, and that's going to give them the courage to move forward. We have contemplations, divine timing, more awakening needs. So the timing now is now for this person to wake up and really smell the coffee. They've been living in a fantasy world, and it looks like that fantasy world, just like Disney, it has its dark side that your person was ignoring for the longest time, but now they can't ignore. Now they can't ignore what's right in front of their face. What's going to be the next action towards you within a month of you watching this reading? We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, so that's about clarity. Oopsie. We have the Chariot in reverse, so I don't think there's movement. And we have the Justice card in reverse. All right, I don't think you can expect movement from this person. The movement is going to be in the mind, okay? And that's when they're going to get the clarity of which direction they need to move in. But I don't see them moving, though. That's the only thing. I don't see them moving. Yeah, they know they're going to have to come your way, and they know they're going to have to be truthful. Queen of Swords, right? That's you. So they know they're going to get clarity about you and what they need to do. They know that they have to speak the truth, okay? And they also have to speak the truth to this distorted feminine. Both of you guys deserve the truth. They know that now. I don't think you're the only person that they lied to. Okay, they've been lying to themselves anyway. And it's because of this childhood here. Okay, so I think this person may reach out, but don't expect any big moves. They're not ready for it. They got too much drama to handle. Okay, so let's get a card of advice for you. What's the advice for Spirit for you? What's the advice? So don't expect any big moves from this person. I'm letting you know right now. Their move is going to be the clarity that they need about which direction they need to move in. And they need to move in the direction of truth. They have to speak their truth to everybody involved here. They've been lying to you. They've been lying to themselves. They've been lying to the karmic. If there's a karmic partner. Okay. Spirit is asking you for patience. Patience don't mean waiting, eh? It doesn't mean waiting at all. We have gratitude. Okay, so Spirit is saying right now, just be in a place of gratitude. And gratitude for the lessons that you've learned. We have a card number 23 here. And that reduces to 5, which is the Hierophant. So Spirit is saying, right now, just be grateful for everything that you've learned, right? You're a lot wiser than before. Okay, you've come a long way. All right, so you have the experience, the wisdom to take you forward, and yet still the innocence of the child to appreciate all the beauty and all the wonder that surrounds you. And Spirit is saying this is the energy that you have to be in right now. So continue to be in that beginner's mind, where you are learning, where you are constantly evolving, where you're discovering yourself, but also recognize how far you've come. Okay. So my love, that was your reading. I know it's not the most positive outlook, but it's an honest look at the situation. And right now your person, they need to sort themselves out, and they need to learn to be authentic and truthful. Okay, that's the next step for them. Okay, all right, my love, take care. I'm thankful for everything that you do for this channel. Your likes, your shares, your dislikes, your subscribes, they all help our community expand and grow, and I am grateful. All right, my loves, take care. Bye. We chose the Blood Moon Tarot and this brooch. This is going to be your reading. See if I can prop it up there. It's kind of heavy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The weight of this heart is pulling everything down. Maybe that's a message. Your person's heavy heart is causing a tower moment. Alright, so anyway, before we get into the tarot, let me see what your person wants to talk about. What does your person want to talk about? 2. What does the person want to talk about? Happiness. Or every time this person thinks about you, they just smile because they just feel this burst of energy, this happiness. I think this person feels your energy a lot and it gives them a really big lift, and they need that right now because it looks like things are falling to shit in their life. What do they want to talk about today? Oh shit, that was powerful. Oh gosh, I know you guys just hate this. These turtles. These turtles. Alright, so we're dealing with Knight of Pentacles, right? We're dealing with Knight of Pentacles. I'm gonna start calling Knight of Pentacles a turtle card, right? We know he moves slow. His horse moves slow. Or they all move slow, okay? They're just on their journey. 1 today, 2 tomorrow. Alright, so we have tortoise. We have it says in their shell. So this is interesting. So it's also the Hermit. So Knight of Pentacles and Hermit. So you might be dealing with Virgo or an earth sign, because all earth signs, I'm Taurus, right? We move slow, right? We take our time to make up our mind. Hey, that rhymed. Clammed up, silent, slow and steady, withdrawn, introverted, shy, insecure, and wise. So what am I getting from this? Your person is just a ball of things right now. So many different things. Their heart is heavy, right? That's why it was, causing that tripod to almost fall down. Their heart is heavy and there's so much things that they feel. They feel joy, they feel sadness, they feel torn, they feel isolated, and yet they feel invigorated when they think about you. There's just so many things that are tugging on their heart right now. Okay, so they have a lot to think about, and they are going to take the time to do it. So your person, they're definitely in hermit mode. I think if there's someone else attached to your connection, they have pulled away from this person. They've just taken time for themselves and really trying to sort themselves out, sort out their state of mind, So they're in their shell, they're in their little cave, thinking about everything that has happened. Okay, all right, so let's go into the tarot and see what else the tarot has to tell us about this tortoise energy. Close the door. That's my nephew, who's also Virgo, by the way. So there's I told him close the door softly, but he didn't. So they're trying to close the door on something in their life. And he's also one half of a twin, not a twin flame, an actual twin. So that's interesting, right? So it might be talking to twins right now. Alright, so let's see. What's the message here today? Alright, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. They're trying to eliminate the drama from their life, and they're doing that systematically. And because they're doing that systematically, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Okay? Whoever may have interfered in your connection in the past, whether it's family members, might have been friends, might have been people at work, could have been your person, may have involved other people in terms of other karmics, intimate partners, something like this. They're taking that time out here. They're realizing that they have a lot of snakes in their midst. Okay? But these snakes have come to catalyze your person's transformation. Because if it wasn't for them, your person would just stay right where they were. But Spirit is using these people to make your person very uncomfortable. Alright, so let's talk about the tortoise. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. So I think your person's being very self-protective right now, and it's because they are in pain. They have been hurt. So we're going to pull some cards on that in a moment. Okay, we have the Chariot in reverse, Cancerian energy. So they also feel stuck. They feel stuck and wounded. We have the Magician in reverse, Virgo and Gemini. Okay, so it could be that they're feeling powerless right now, or there could be someone in their life that's very manipulative, that's trying to keep them stuck in a particular situation that has only brought them pain. Okay, I think your person's taking time to examine everything and just think. They just want time to think about everything that has happened. Okay, and a feeling of a sense of overwhelm. We have the Sun in reverse, Leo energy. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, Taurian energy. Oh, that's kind of sad. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They have a lot on their plate. Oh, I just noticed the card. On top of this deck here, Destiny. This was turned over, so I think it's part of you as well, right? So all this that's unfolding here is meant to happen. So what am I getting here? I'm getting that your person right now, they ain't happy. And they're feeling quite powerless about their situation. I do think that they've recently suffered some sort of financial loss. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, and we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So that tells me some sort of financial loss. So they're thinking heavily about their finances, and they're trying to figure out how they can manifest enough energy, and by energy they mean money, in order to unlock themselves from a particular situation here. I don't know why they think that they need money to unlock themselves from it. I don't know. Maybe they're going to take some kind of financial hit if they move in the direction that they want to move in. But your person taking time right now to try and figure out how can they manifest some money. They're feeling hurt, they're feeling wounded, they're feeling stuck, they're feeling powerless. But I'm also getting that there are persons around them who are taking advantage of them in this particular state. Now, I'm not saying that to take accountability for the fact that they need to stand in their power. No. But I am saying that your person right now, they are wounded, they're licking their wounds, and there are persons around them who want to stay in that state because they benefit from that. When your person is not in their power, or when your person is giving their power away, there's someone here that benefits. I'm also getting for some of you, and I don't think it's going to resonate for a lot of you, but I definitely have to say because it's here. The Magician in reverse for me also talks about the Dark Magician, which is someone who uses their spiritual gifts for ill, and they use it to manipulate other persons, or be in control or impact the sovereignty of persons. So we're talking about some sort of practitioner here, or it could definitely be a karmic who is spiritual, who is using their spiritual gifts to keep your person stuck. It's right here next to the Chariot in reverse card. It's right here. Okay? And what this particular thing does, whatever they're doing here, your person can't sleep. And when you can't sleep, you can go nuts. You're not thinking clearly. So it's something that's causing confusion. Nightmares. Nightmares. Whatever this person's done, it causes confusion and nightmares. So let's pull some cards on these and let's get more messages. But I'm getting here, your person's very concerned about money. That is one. Okay. And that's another reason why they're moving slow. They're building up their resources, their financial resources. That's what I'm getting. Okay, that's one. But I'm also getting that they're manipulative people, whether emotionally manipulative or spiritually manipulative. That's also impacting upon your person and how they feel. And for some of them, they're trying to keep your person stuck in a situation that has only caused them pain. Okay, so let's pull some cards and let's get further messages. But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that your person has an awareness of this and they want to tell you that. So they want to tell you they're very concerned about their resources, but they're trying to find ways to manifest that energy so that they can get out of wherever they're at. But they also want to tell you that they are aware that people are manipulating them, and they're aware that some people are manipulating them spiritually. That's why they're taking their time. To unravel themselves or to unbind themselves from wherever they're at, it's going to take time. Okay? Alright, let's get the four swords in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords. I told you, sleepless nights. This is whatever this person is doing, this is what's meant to do. You know those nights when you have endless nightmares? Every time you close your eyes, there's something else that's torturing you. This is exactly what it is. Has you uneasy. You can't sleep. You're confused. You're confused. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. And this is my overt narcissist card. This is what your person's dealing with. This is someone that don't care about anybody else's feelings. They just care about getting the outcome that they need and keeping your person in a place where they can continue to take advantage of them. But it's not going to be for longer though, because your person's about to stand in their power. Look, we have King of Wands coming out here. So your person's taking action on this situation because they realize there's no equal give and take here. Now for some of them, they might have been reading up. They know that this thing here is karmic, and they definitely know that this thing is unstable. Okay, so your person, they feel like they're being tortured right now. They feel like they're being tortured right now. Let's see this Chariot in reverse. Why do they feel stuck? We have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. No money. For some of them, they just lost their job. So it also takes away from their ability to move in the direction that they want to move. I told you it's a money thing. Okay, but you know, there's help coming. There is help coming. We had this Destiny card. So there's an angel that's showing up to help your person here. There is help coming. All right. But for now, it looks like your person is in the thick of it. So they're stuck because of this. It's finances. It's finances. And whatever this is, it could be somebody using the purse strings to, you know, keep your person stuck, or whatever they've done spiritually is meant to impact your person's abundance. So it's a third party. Three of Pentacles. It's meant to impact your person's work performance, their ability to manifest abundance, their ability to collaborate with others. Yeah, because they don't want your person to see the whole truth. They don't want your person to stand in their power. But clarity is coming. Clarity is coming. And eventually this Chariot is going to move forward. But right now your person's going through it. And they know. They want you to know that they know. They know all this is happening. Their eyes have been opened. They know all this is happening. They know. Let's see the Sun in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and Two of Pentacles in reverse goes to the Ace of Pentacles. So right now they're not happy, and they're thinking about manifesting a new beginning for themselves, taking root elsewhere. But look, we have the High Priestess in reverse again. This is my other Dark Magician card. Listen, there's serious interference in this deck. There's serious interference in this pile. You guys have to ramp up your protection. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're ready to move forward. They're not saying anything, but they're making plans to move forward. Yeah, they're making plans to release this third party here. They're not telling anybody anything, and they're moving really slow. But right now they're very concerned about their coin. There's been some sort of recent tower moment here within this family structure, and it's really impacting upon their ability to feel safe. Three of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords. Lots of drama in their life. So if your person's not talking to you right now, they want you to know it's nothing to do with you. They're dealing with some serious drama at this point in time. Okay. Let's ask now if they want to tell you anything else. 1 second. Stack again, so just 2 more cards. Is there anything else that they want you to know? Ooh. Okay, so it looks like they're keeping their eyes on you. And they don't particularly like what they see. They think that you're entertaining another person. It says envy, sabotage, third parties, mind games, interference, backstabbing, and anger. I also think that they want to let you know that if they are with someone else, this person is very aggressive and this person is also watching you. And your person knows this, okay? So if they're not communicating with you, they're also trying to protect you from this person because this person is vicious and jealous, okay? And there's nothing that this person won't do to regain control. What else does your person want you to know right now? We have wedding, okay? We have getting married, long-term commitment, soulmates, happiness, union, married, settling down. So your person right now, they're thinking about you and they're thinking about, something long-term. I'm definitely seeing that. And that's why they're moving slow with this tortoise. But your person could definitely be married or could have been thinking about getting married. So the decisions that they're making here are massive. They're not to be sneezed. It's nothing to sneeze at. Okay. This is big, life-changing, life-altering decisions, and they're gonna take their time. They're gonna take their time. What's going to be this person's next actions towards you? Within a month of you watching this reading, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So as I said, they're going to take their time. We have the World in reverse, so another card of they're going to take their time. And we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so the next action towards you is to decide which way they're going to go, and they're going to decide to come towards you. But it's not going to be the end of the third party connection just yet, or it's not going to be the end of the karmic cycle that they have going on just yet. They still have to wind this up, okay? So within the next month, they're going to make the choice, but after the choice is the action, and we're not going to see that action just yet, okay? They're going to make a choice. We're not going to see the action. They're going to still be winding up, or they're going to still be in that third party situation. Let me get a card on the wheel. Right? Knight of Pentacles in the world. Yeah, worrying their ass off. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is a card about release. So it looks like they're going to be doing a lot of thinking, okay? But I do think gradually they're going to start releasing whatever situation it is that's causing them discomfort. For some of them, it could be a job. For others, it could definitely be a partner, okay? So what's Spirit's advice for you whilst they're doing this? And I'm hearing that song from my country. Drink water and mind your business, right? So I think that is the advice. You just observe and mind your own business. Whatever you need to do, your own projects, your own healing, okay? We have fruition. Spirit saying there's a lot of abundance that's coming for you. You have closed off any kind of karmic cycle that was here. And right now they want you to listen to your intuition because they have an idea here for your abundance. And it's something quite creative and it involves using your spiritual gifts and talents. They're saying it's time for harvest. You've done the work and they want to reward you. So right now it's time to unclog that crown. For some of you guys, you're going to find this abundance from gardening or with plants, okay? For some of you, they're asking you to switch to a plant-based diet. Yeah, I'm still struggling with that. Right? But there's definitely some sort of abundance, some kind of sweetener. I see the bee here. There's some sort of abundance heading your way. They want you to listen to your intuition right now. So right now, mind your business. Right? There's abundance coming in for you. Ace of Pentacles coming in for you. And Spirit wants you to log into your intuition here. Let me pull a card. Why not? What's this project about? What's this? Ten of Pentacles. They're saying that this is going to be your legacy. For some of you, it involves plants or food. Yeah, and Six of Cups. For others of you, it's children or a childhood talent that you had. And again, food is here again. So there's definitely something about diet, nutrition, the natural world. They're saying this is how you're going to manifest abundance. So for some of you, you're going to manifest abundance by taking better care of yourself, especially your diet and watching what you ingest. And by ingest, the movies that you watch, the people that you're around, that kind of thing. For others of you, it's definitely there's some sort of talent that you have that spirit wants you to revisit. Okay. So that was your reading. I hope it was helpful. I'm appreciative of everything that you do for this channel. So glad for all your donations, all your likes, subscribing to my channel. It all makes our community grow, and I'm thankful. Bye. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose this brooch and the Dream Visions Tarot, this is going to be your reading. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to see what your person wants to talk about today. So I'm going to go into the messages from the heart deck. Let's see what comes through. What's this? We have engagement, getting engaged, deeper commitment, marriage proposal, the next phase in the relationship. So it looks like your connection is about to enter a high level of commitment here. Let's see what this is all about. We have a love letter. So it looks like somebody wants to send you some sort of a message here. It's some sort of written communication that you're going to get with them expressing their feelings. We have a roller coaster, and then underneath the deck we have gossip. Okay, so your person, they're going through a roller coaster of emotions. They're up, they're down. It says highs and lows, addictive relationships, pleasure and pain, hot and cold, emotionally unavailable, non-committal. I think this could be your person in the past, because they said that your relationship is entering a high level of commitment. I'm also getting that in the past, your relationship might have definitely been some sort of trauma bond that you had with this person. But through the triggering and trials and tribulations of this relationship, I think that you guys have gotten a lot of peace and a lot of healing. And that's because of that engagement card that I saw underneath there. But right now, your person is going through it. They're very temperamental right now. Things are very fluid and very dynamic in their world, and they're just not feeling stable. They're not feeling stable at all. I think your person may have also had some sort of addiction. That really impacting upon their ability to have a healthy relationship. And if this person is a reflection of yourself, well, it looks like you might have had some sort of addiction as well. Underneath the deck, the Empress. So this is what they're thinking about. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about how can they ground this relationship? How can they stabilize this relationship and go from all those highs and lows to a relationship where you both feel secure enough to grow, secure enough, to really endure the tribulations of life. For some of them, they could be expecting a child. They could definitely be that, or they might want to have a child or start some sort of project with you here. Let's see. What do they want to talk about? What do they want you to know? We have Two of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. This is beautiful. And this is their love letter. This is their love letter. This is beautiful. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the sun. This is just gorgeous energy. Leo. So we have Leo here. We have Cancer. Cancer. Why is it Cancer? We have the moon. Beautiful. Cancer and Pisces. And we also have the star. This is a beautiful, beautiful lineup, guys. 17, 18, 19. Beautiful lineup. And underneath the deck, we have the Magician. That's beautiful. What do they want you to know? They want you to know that they're actively manifesting this connection. Okay? They recognize your worth where they may not have recognized your worth before. They consider you to be their soulmate, their twin, their lover. And I think they may have shed tears over you. There might have been a lot of regret for what happened in the past. They see you as the Queen of Cups. Very nourishing, very emotional, having a lot of emotional intelligence, most importantly, and emotional integrity. They see that you speak the truth. They see that you do no harm. They see that you're very psychic. And you offer your love freely, without conditions. And they're not accustomed to that. They're accustomed to transactional relationships where you have to give to receive. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. They're not accustomed to unconditional love. You are their sun, okay? They revolve around you. I don't know if that's a healthy thing or not, right? But you certainly make them very happy, and you make them want to stand in their power. You make them want to be a better person. They feel like you are the yin to their yang, their yang to their yin, the next half of who they are. And together they think that you guys are the perfect balance. They want to heal this connection. I do think that you guys have gone through a lot of rough times together. Okay? But they have been doing some heart healing, and I think you have been doing some heart healing too. And this person's finally seen that this can work. I don't think your person thought that in the past. I think your person thought that you guys were too different. The highs and lows were too drastic, too dynamic. So they kind of wrote off this relationship. They may have tried to find you in someone else. They might have tried to find you in other substances. But now they're seeing that this can work, and that's because they've been doing the work to heal their heart. So we have the Two of Cups, and we have masculine and feminine energy here. And then we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have masculine energy here with the Magician. They think that you guys are just the perfect balance. If there is a third party attached to your connection, they're not even thinking about that right now. Not even thinking about that right now. They're thinking about you and how they can give back to you. They might be thinking about projects that will help them, get onto your level. But they're also very focused on healing this relationship, and they think that this relationship can be healed if they come and speak the truth. See this activation in their throat chakra here? I don't think this person may have even expressed their emotions to you. They've always kept it hidden with the moon here. You're dealing with someone who likes to be mysterious. And they like to be the one in the know. That's the center of their power. They like to be the one in the know. But they're realizing that got them nowhere with you. All it did is set you guys up for misunderstandings and even more pain in the relationship. So this person wants transparency. They want to come clean, and they want a relationship that's stable. And they think that it's going to start with the truth. The truth has to be spoken. Let's pull a card on the Two of Cups. Okay, We have the World, and we have the World in reverse. So that tells me they're wrapping up a karmic cycle right now. Okay, I think your person has had a lot of sleepless nights thinking about losing you and all of that. But this has pushed them to stand in their power. We have the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse for me goes to the Ace of Wands. So they're finally taking control back of their life, where they might have been boundaryless before. I think this person, because of their own wounding, they're accustomed to giving their power away. But now they're saying goodbye to this codependent energy, and they're freeing themselves from the things that kept them stuck, that kept themselves limited. They're thinking about you and all the love that you extended freely to them. Okay? And all they gave you in return, it looks like they gave you a lot of secrets, a lot of lies. There might have been a lot of deception in this relationship. Six of Swords. They want to heal this. Whatever lies they may have told in the past, they want to heal this. And they definitely want to move on from that way of life where they're always hiding who they are. I told you they've been doing a lot of heart healing. Five of Cups in reverse. And now they want to build something solid, something stable with you. They want a relationship that's based on equity. Okay? Where both people are standing in their power. Okay? And they see you as a Queen of Wands. They see you in control of your life. They see you as sexy. They see you as spiritually connected. They see you as a master manifester. You are in charge of your world and you're moving forward. They're seeing you doing big things in this life. And this kind of makes them feel insecure. Because they haven't harnessed the kind of power that you've harnessed as yet. But they want to. They want to be your equal. They want to show up for this connection. But they're very concerned that financially they can't live up to your expectations. But this is something that they're projecting on you. I don't know if you told them that you've had expectations financially. This is what they're projecting onto you from their own family dynamic. Let's see the Moon. Eight of Cups. So what they're keeping secret right now is that the fact that they're making plans to walk away from some sort of toxic situation. It could be an addiction, so they could even be in rehab secretly. For some of them, it's a toxic workplace. Okay, so they might be shopping around for jobs, or they might be, this is the card of an entrepreneur. So they might be doing their own thing. Okay, for others of them, they might be walking away from a relationship with some sort of karmic partner, and they're keeping the secret for now. They're making plans. They're making plans and they're doing their healing in secret right now. Yeah. Now they're feeling really burdened by life. Okay, they have a lot of demands on their time. They have a lot of demands on their energy. They're not happy. They're not happy. But it looks like some sort of tower moment orchestrated by the universe is about to set them free. And they know that this is coming, so they're preparing themselves to take advantage of that opportunity. So I see this person gather their resources, whether it be financial, emotional, spiritual, and they're just waiting from that signal from the universe that tells them it's time to exit. Let's see what else they want you to know. What else do they want you to know, Spirit? What else do they want you to know right now? We have reunion. So yeah, this is what they're planning. They're planning to come back. We have twin flame reunion, come back together, oneness, reconciliation, meeting the one, spending time together, divine marriage. This is what they're planning. But they're not telling anybody this. They're not. They're not telling anybody that they're planning to take this to the next level. They're doing all of this in secret. They're making secret plans to be with you. And it looks like divine timing is now. It says soul contract, not just yet. Spirit knows best. Surrender. Live in the present moment, feeling impatient. So your person's anxious to get this ball rolling. but they've not received the green light from spirit. It could be that they have more things to heal. Okay, it could be that. Or spirit's asking them to close up all loose ends. But in the meantime, your person's desire for you is raging. They might be jealous. This might be a reason why they're coming forward too. They might be thinking that someone else is in your energy right now. They're looking at you and they don't like what they're seeing here. Okay? They see you as pure. They see you as innocent. They see you as pure intentions. You might be the only person that they've ever trusted with their heart and their emotions. Okay? This person might have been a player in the past. So they couldn't even trust themselves. And they might have projected that onto you. Well, if I'm a player, then this person's a player too. But I see them releasing all this energy here. And really stepping into their masculine energy, their masculine power. Let's ask what's going to be their next move towards you within a month of you watching this reading. What's going to be their next move? King of Swords, Truth Teller. Look at here. The activation in the throat chakra. Truth Teller. Razor focused on telling the truth. Four of Swords, healing. Strength card. This is beautiful energy, Leo. And the Chariot. Okay. Beautiful last card. So this person's going to be moving forward. And they feel like the key to moving forward and healing this connection and healing this relationship is to stand in their power and to tell the truth to everybody. Tell the truth to themselves. If there's another person connected to this relationship, tell the truth to that person. Tell the truth to you. For some of you, your person might definitely be married here. Because I'm focusing on the ring on their finger. I see it's a pinky ring. It's a pinky ring. This person might have been, acting like a little pimp. And pimps never have respect for feminine energy. They don't. And they focus on a lot of psychological and emotional manipulation. So this could have been what your person was in the past. A proponent of pimp strategy. AKA gaslighting, right? And they have to acknowledge and see the truth of that. And I think they are going to be doing that. They are going to be healing this. And they are going to be embracing what real power is all about. Yeah, they're going to be moving forward with this reunion. Beautiful. I really love this deck. It's absolutely gorgeous. So whilst they're doing this and they're sorting their life out, what's the message for you from Spirit? What's the message? We have focus. Focus on your own transformation. Look at right here. Ooh. We have assessing. Spirit saying watch and observe. Okay? You watch and observe. You sit back, rock back, and observe. Do not get involved. You stay in your position of the higher perspective. Okay? That more ascended position. And you focus on yourself. We have a card number 9, right, which talks about the self, right? You focus on yourself, your own healing, your own essential, the development of your own spiritual gifts. And you just keep observing this person and observing the situation. Do not interfere. Okay, don't interfere. Let me read card number 9. It is time to assess your current position. You must make sure your blind spots are revealed and you are honest with others and yourself. So what your person is planning to do is what Spirit is also calling you to do. Okay? And that's to be honest with yourself and others. Sometimes a hard decision is the best decision. You should be able to assess and move quickly based on the assessment. It says, you have begun your journey and now is the time to assess where you are and what to do next. You have made a decision. You have worked and walked the path for some time, and yet you understand that in every journey there's a wise action to check the map. Sometimes we go along a pathway and we keep going, even if it seems that way is no longer the right way for us. Sometimes we feel we have gotten too far to turn around, and so we settle on a journey and destination that doesn't really suit us or satisfy us. However, if we just had some courage, we could have reassessed where we went and perhaps ended up somewhere else, somewhere better. Now's the time to look carefully at all aspects of your life, especially the areas in which you have set some intentions or goals. Ask yourself, do I still want these things? Do I still want that same end result? If the answer is no, ask yourself what you can do to maintain momentum and head towards what you now desire. So Spirit's saying this is a turning point for you too. And this is a point for you to change the trajectory of this connection and to manifest what you want. If you want to manifest this connection at all. Okay? Although it doesn't seem terribly glamorous, assessment has a high payoff for us if we bother to do it well. Doing it well means we really look hard at how things are going. All of us have some kind of blind spot, so it's worth exposing this by consulting a trusted friend or finding where negative repeating patterns are and looking for the cause. Shining a light on a blind spot and taking action to shift it is one of life's biggest catalysts for change. Okay? And they're saying a good metal or stone to work with right now is azurite. Okay? For that clarity. So Spirit is saying, whilst this person, they're assessing their life and searching for their truth, Spirit also wants you to do the same thing. And really ask yourself, is it still what you want? Or do you want something different? Okay. My love, so that was your reading. I hope that it was helpful to you. And I just want to tell you thank you for everything that you guys do for this channel. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and definitely your subscribes, your comments. They all help our community expand and grow. And I am grateful for that. Take care. Bye.